If you're in the market for getting a new monitor for gaming, productivity, content creation, working from home, whatever it is, then this is the only monitor you will ever need. CES has really kicked off with a bang this year, and one of the standout categories for me is in the world of gaming monitors. Now, gaming monitors have been great for a few years now, and one of the best ones for me was probably the Samsung Neo G8 that was released a couple of years ago, and the G9 as well, with a 240Hz refresh rate display. They were mini LEDs, and one was a massive, huge, I think it was 49-inch wide, and the G8 was 32 inches, so they were absolutely brilliant. But we haven't had anything that's been absolutely groundbreaking since then up until now, until we've had a latest offering from Alienware. Now, this is a 32-inch 4K quantum dot OLED display. And it comes with a 240Hz refresh rate, a 0.03 millisecond response time, and it has a 16:9 aspect ratio. It has Dolby Vision. It has all of Alienware's amazing branding. And it comes with a really subtle 1700 R curve. So it's not overwhelmingly curved. It's just very, very subtle. And it's going to immerse you in whatever game you're playing. And the best thing about this is not just a gaming monitor. This can be used for absolutely anything. Productivity, watching movies, watching films, video editing, film editing, color grading. Just if you're working from home. This monitor is absolutely incredible for anyone that just wants a great home setup and wants something brilliant to work on. If you're working from home and you just want to consume content and watch some films and stuff all day, then this is going to be brilliant for you. If you want to use this for gaming, it is perfect. You don't even need the 240Hz refresh rate display unless you're a high-end competitive gamer. It's just going to make all of your games so smooth, and it's just going to look so good. And the fact that it's 4K as well means that everything is going to look even sharper and even better. Now, I've seen this being reviewed by Tom's Guide, Digital Trends, Apple Insider, and a few other people that are at CES. And I'm so jealous I'm not there, but it just looks absolutely incredible. I was hoping that something like this was going to come out. And now that it has, I can't wait to get my hands on it. Now, apparently, it goes on sale on January 11th. And it's going to retail for about $1,100. So if by the time you're watching this video, it's probably already out and you can probably already see it. So let me know in the comments if you've already got it and what you think of it. Or let me know in the comments something else that you would have preferred. Now, if you're somebody like me that's got more than one monitor, then this is perfect for you. Because I've got a 34-inch ultra-wide at the moment and then two more monitors either side. And my monitor is good, but it's not the best. It's an LG GN display, and it's pretty good, but it's not. I wanted a 4K OLED display, and I've been waiting for a good one to come out. And for me, 34 inches is good for when you're video editing, but I don't need all of that screen real estate all the time, especially with other monitors. I don't even use it most of the time. So for me, I've always wanted a 32-inch, but I wanted 4K, I wanted OLED, and I wanted that super sharp crispness with a higher refresh rate. So now that this has actually come out, I can't wait to get my hands on it. I've already got two Alienware monitors as my other secondary displays, and I just really want to get this now, especially with the subtle curve. It's going to be absolutely incredible. Now, if you've seen monitors from Samsung that have also been released at CES, it's exactly the same display. Alienware are utilizing this new Samsung display. So Samsung are now on their third generation of OLED display. This is brand new for this year. It's not just slightly spec bumped. It's a brand new display that they've built from the ground up, and it has a 32-inch and a 27-inch that Samsung have released, and it's all the same specs that I've already mentioned. Alienware have just taken that display, put it onto their monitor, and then put all their branding on it, and then put a 1700R curve on it. So very quickly, let's refresh ourselves on the specs. This is a 32-inch 4K quantum dot OLED display. It has a 240Hz refresh rate, with a 0.03 millisecond response time, up to 1000 nits of peak brightness. Apparently a brand new anti-glare coating, which means it's probably going to be a matte finish or glossy finish, because with OLED tellies you get that sort of you get a lot of reflection, especially when it's a curved display. Apparently it doesn't have that. This also has Dolby Vision, HDMI 2.1, and that very subtle 1700R curve, which is going to be really good for gaming and content creation. Now this could be game changing for OLED displays, because a lot of content creators and gamers have been using OLED TVs instead, because you just can't get the technology into a monitor that's good for the same price. They're just going to cost you so much more. So a lot of people have been buying OLED TVs because they're bigger, they're cheaper, and they have better colors, better contrast, and they just look so much better, and better brightness as well. So LG, for example, have got the C4 and the C3 TVs. The C3 was from last year, where they had a 42-inch version, and they've got the same version this year, which is the C4, which is a 42-inch version. And last year, a lot of people, when they had the 42-inch C3, a lot of people bought that because it was a massive 42-inch TV. It had amazing brightness thanks to the onboard processor, with the because OLED TVs normally have reduced brightness. And this was just so good. And I almost got one myself, but I was holding out for a true 4K display. And now that it's out, I can't wait to get my hands on it. Now, if you've someone who only needs one monitor, then this might not be for you. You might want a massive 49 or 57-inch ultra wide, where you can have split it into 3 different windows or 4 different windows, and you can pretty much have 4 or 5 displays in one. That might be better for you if you only want one display. If you're someone like me who has a sort of TIE fighter setup, where I have my main screen, and then I have 2 in vertical format on the side for reading Discord and emails and things like that, then this is going to be perfect for you. But let me know in the comments what you think and which monitor you're most excited to get. There's also been an amazing announcement from ROG this year, where they've released a nice new 39-inch version of a monitor, which looks really, really good. But let me know in the comments what's your best monitor, what you want to get. No matter what you want it for, this monitor is for you. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel below for all of the latest CES updates. And if you want to see the latest GPUs that are going to go with your new OLED monitor, then click this video up here.